Alright, the reason that I made this video is because I truly, truly believe that all content creators, no matter how small or how big, no matter what medium you work in, they should watch this video. Because this is super, super important to me. Alright, so over, I guess it would be the last year, but over the last 10 years, I've dealt with, welcome back, guys. Sorry, I started this off just going right into it, but I think I'm going to start uploading certain little things like this, maybe to help people, maybe not. There's been so many situations where entertainment companies, content distribution companies, I don't know, mostly just would consider them entertainment production companies, I guess, have tried to either take advantage of us, undercut us, or most importantly, just straight up steal our ideas or content. This is how I personally would suggest at this point in my life how to talk to these kind of people. So I'm gonna call the lady right now and see what she says. She could be really cool and just be open to like sharing the revenue from the video. So they want to take one of our videos, cut it down, and make a Snapchat out of it on their Snapchat page. And we've done this before and basically we got screwed. I don't want that to happen again, because like they paid us such a little amount and I know that the views were so good that they made tons of money off of our content, and all they did was do a quick re-edit and just post it again. So they basically stole our content for like nothing.
We're sorry. The telephone you're calling from is not in service at this time.
That was the wrong number, because the area code's similar to one over here, so my bad. All right, I'm calling now. Let's see what she says.
Hello?
Hello? Is this or I'm sorry.
This is yes.
This is Tucker from YouTube.
Yeah, Tucker Upper.
Yes.
How's it going?
Good. So I got
Great.
I got your message. What is it exactly?
So previously we had messaged you about airing some of your content on our Snapchat, and we're actually expanding our Snapchat show into Facebook channels. We don't have it set up just yet, but what we would like to do is compile some of your content, air it onto Facebook, and link your any of your channels, or if you have a website, we can link that as well, to drive traffic to your channel as well.
Okay, first question, how exclusive is the agreement?
It would be non-exclusive rights, so you can still own your content fully and air it wherever you'd like.
Okay, so totally non-exclusive, right?
Correct.
Okay, and second, how much are you paying people to do this?
I can talk to my show's producer about payment for you. I'll have to send him over your channel, and I can reach back out to you via email if that's okay.
Okay, I would rather do like a revenue sharing situation where like we would put it up, and then after a month, however much money it made, then we would get 50%. At least.
I can reach out to him about that.
Yeah, because I've done this before, and I just wanted to be more clear this time, because basically I got screwed, and the guy was basically like, all right, here's this chump amount of money, and we got all these views, and we're not paying you anything else, so goodbye. And I don't want that to happen again. I'd rather just not do it unless I knew from the beginning that it was going to be worth it for us and worth it for you guys.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I can definitely talk to our producer about that, and we can work out a revenue share. I will get him over an email right now, and did you say 50%?
Yeah, I think that's fair. I mean, you guys are doing the work of re-releasing it. You know, we did the work of creating it. So, like, yeah, I would obviously want 80%, but I think 50-50 to start would be cool.
Okay,
like, just,
yeah, I'll send him over an email and see what he says.
Yeah, all right.
All right, sounds great. Do you mind if I email you back with the response?
No,
so we have it in writing?
that would be perfect. Do you want my email address?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay, and if for some reason I don't get it, I'll just send the email again. I can just send the email again to you just so you have it for sure on the Instagram message.
Okay, yeah, that'd be great. Thanks so much.
Thank you. I appreciate the message, and hopefully it works out.
Okay, great. Yeah, I'll send it to him now.
Okay,
Thanks.
cool. See ya.
Bye.
So honestly, we did all the work, but the reality is that content's just on YouTube, so if it gets more views, we'll get the money for it anyway. But like if I just said, no, we don't want to do this at all, it would just cut out any possible more revenue that we could get from that content. And the fact that she said it was completely non-exclusive and we could share it maybe 50-50 revenue sharing for how many views it gets, I think that, I'm not going to say it's 100% fair because we're the creators of the content, so really we should get more. But I think it's pretty fair considering they're posting it to their platform that may have X amount of followers. I have no idea. And at the end of the day, if it makes $100, we each get 50. If it makes $10,000, we each get 5,000. So we're both getting the benefit of how well that content does, instead of just here's a check and like say they don't even make as much as they paid us, then they get screwed. If they make so much more than they paid us, then we get screwed. So this way it's fair for both people, I think. That's my 2 cents on how a situation like that should be handled. And yeah, hopefully some other people that might possibly be in the same situation can do the same thing and just talk to people with confidence, more, maybe a little bit too aggressive, but at the same time, you don't know who you're dealing with when someone from the entertainment world calls you. There's a lot of snakes in the grass. So be careful out there, everybody. So getting back to what I was saying in the car, this isn't, also I just want to put out there, like, this isn't about ego, this isn't about winning, oh I proved them wrong, or I got something out of them. This is about getting what you deserve, standing up for yourself. Even if you end up losing the entire opportunity, you'll gain something greater, I think, in the long run. And that's knowing your value, your worth. I wanted to get into the messages. So after talking to the lady on the phone, right, I really have no idea what this company is even called. I just kind of have so much knowledge from being in this business for so long that I had some foresight as to the way that this was going to go and what they actually wanted from us, which was for us to just be like, here you go, sir. Here you go, ma'am. You can have all my footage for free. Don't worry about it. You can just link me in the description and that's good enough. It's not good enough. So I'm not saying like if a local news station wants to use your footage, a huge, massive YouTuber maybe wants to use your footage and they're willing to give you a real legitimate shout out that's going to get traffic to your channel, then it's worth it. But the reality is a company that's cherry picking footage, first off, they came to you. They came to me. Meaning that right off the bat, you know what they're asking for is valuable because I didn't seek them out and ask them to use my footage. They came looking for my footage, my content. Yeah, so I said, like I said in the phone call, I said, nice talking to you. Hopefully it works out. Here's my email just in case. Just like I told her I would. I sent my email over and she responds back. So I sent that conversation happened around like 1:45. So she gets back to me at 3:20. Hi again, Tucker. I had a meeting with our producer. We're going to hold off at this time since we're getting Facebook set up and off the ground. I'll touch base with you in the future if we are able to make the deal you need. So I was right off, basically expecting this because I knew what they wanted. They wanted us to just give them the footage for free. So I just said, hey, nothing personal, because on the phone you sounded like a good person, but it seems like the company you're working for is expecting people to hand over their content for free or very cheap so that they can make money off a product that they have done absolutely no work to create. I consider each one of our videos a piece of art, and the distribution of that art has value. If you want to build a company off of other people's hard work, you should expect to pay them for it. ... That being said, we want nothing more to do with this. Thanks and have a good day. Peace. Like a peace symbol. I'm not trying to start a fight with these people. I'm not trying to get them pissed off. I'm just trying to get them, as well as other companies, to recognize that us as content creators, we have value outside of just getting paid from YouTube ad revenue. If you want to use our footage, be ready to pay for it. You're not going to just take somebody's art, copy it, sell it, and then expect not to pay that person for the art that they originally created. It just doesn't work like that. Just as a work of art or a work of music or anything that is like that, has a copyright trademark. A YouTube video is actually protected by YouTube and by the uploader. It's actually considered a work of art. So the bottom line is, don't just walk in somewhere and expect to just pick and choose everything you want from the channel. Just use it for free, and then, we'll put the link in the description, and maybe you'll get, 2 subscribers from it, and we get paid out the wazoo for the content that you created. Don't let this happen to you. It's happened to us before. I'll just break it down. Basically, a company on Snapchat used one of our videos, and they paid us, I think, $150, which was the agreement. So there's nothing I could do after I found out. But I found out later that some of those videos were generating around like $7,000 in hits. So we should have gotten at the very minimum $3,500, not $150. So when I went back to the person and told them, listen, I want 50%, and 50% is more than fair. We are the ones who created the content. They just basically said, no, we're not doing that. So like, either you take your 150 or we're just not going to use your videos anymore. And I said, please just never use our videos ever again, because I realized how badly that we were getting screwed. This kind of thing happens a lot. And we have like 3 giant examples of how a production company, a media, like content company, kind of like what happened in this, but just on a bigger level. And then also a marketing company that was trying to do promotions on our page. All 3 of these companies were trying to take full advantage of us, and we're going to do a further in-depth podcast about this eventually. But one of the things we're actually in a legal battle with right now, so that might not be able to come out fully until after that's done with. But they fully stole ideas from our YouTube videos and they're trying to use them on a television show on TV. And we're in the process of potentially suing that company for stealing our intellectual property, because that's what it is. I don't want to get too far into that though, but the entertainment industry is a very competitive industry, first off, and it's a very cutthroat industry where basically these people seem like they're your friends. Like, it's like 50 Cent says, these industry niggas ain't friends, they know how to pretend. And that's 100% true. I mean, the industry people aren't your friends. They just know how to make it look like they are so that they can take as much as they can from you. And then by the time you realized what these people are and who these people are, wolf in sheep's clothing type people, it's already too late. You've already given them everything. Don't get caught up in this. No matter how small you are, if somebody's reaching out to you for your content, that means that your content is valuable beyond what they tell you it is. Protect your shit and never ever sign, no matter what circumstances. I mean, say like somebody wants to give you $10 million for exclusivity. I would probably sell out, because then I know that I could take care of my daughter and my wife for the rest of our lives forever. That's just not the case though. More like they want to give you like $500 for you to just sell them everything. Bottom line, what I'm trying to get at is, do not sign exclusive contracts, period. Don't do it. It's not worth it. But if you guys like this rant and you like this video, please subscribe to this channel. This is our 2nd channel. So we do have another channel that has like way more in-depth, well-edited videos on it. And this is just more of the podcast, promotion / general advice and little content like this that we put on it. So be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope it can help some people too in the future to not get screwed. So peace.